branches e wo ho very important say we do we neighbor chemo e wo ho na wakọ bodman akọbo onya konma we benya a lot of items now do home it imagine what there forget it at the firm cra e bo form cra betimi enye bi ti wo nkran ha we benya hide sense wo kumase we benya bi takwa de for we benya takwa onsa betimi aka kumase sanso na koforudua mo benya bi sunyan techima ina no pacho hide sense showrooms ahodo bi na ho Cape Coast onsa ebetimi aka bi to adawdoma fa we ni echemo e wo hide sense omo akache bi because me kwaba me ba ma be ka de 539 one that say and so e dey achomo adawdoma ma so ese madwumedi no ye dey empleo ye dan ho abasisi a ye ba hwe the two teams in the lineups are coach Masud
Emri bi etwam apomuden ho nsem agi ensem ho emma osuru yedin emma sase ediawere ho enti onyankopon nam da sumu eda enua eni habama ebeji adasama enkwa ekire adujamfi okumanini barima enu akire no adujamfi esa kotra kwayem edaduanan agwamfa nsuo ankana no menu mienu apomuden panti wenti enigisem onyankopon de yare nyina so tumi ahye Dr. Tamda sonsa dise di wawuo anase yesie no koa ene wontimi na yaresa bia hode wasiesie ho kama fika krabi ba gwa yaresa ewo kumase abuakwa agogo frayen 0244 774282
oyalefo bia kaise udimafo eye midimafo heba clinic Dr. Tamda
Ebano air conditioner ebopa ediba ko pene diwa kotene high sense air conditioner high sense AC promo na bebio e 28 October ekosi 8 November high sense AC ya sheda ya magana for ewo gold plated fins and a 100% copper pipes high sense AC esubini ho ewo Ghana ha ejina ne naso abribia horsepower ebeka no enwa na ne feso de esubini bebia Yawa size ahudo bebre enti hwehwem na yiwudie yawa standard any inverter models wuta yama 5 years manufacturer defect warranty kwa high sense showroom bia 28 October kose 8 November Friday 0302 550000 we no shishaya kakra wo ho high sense everyday prices for everyday people.
In the beginning, life feels heavy. But then, hope arrives. Star 446 hash saves you in the Dewa Chop Money draw at 10 a.m.
Congratulations.
Give your dream a chance. Give your dream
Better,
a chance.
like life. Dewa 539 gives another chance for those who missed their morning Chop Money draw to get lucky in the daily Dewa Rush Hour draw at 1:30 p.m.
Play every day.
And you may draw no so shala. Dial star 446 ash. Nika Dewa 539. Direct Lotto no. Net this 7 o'clock and you may be
24 hours, 3 daily draws at 10 a.m., 1:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. Dewa 539 is designed to save you in the moments that matter most. Play every day, win every day. Dewa Apa!
Emri bi etwam apomuden ho nsem agi ensem ho emma osuru yedin emma sase ediawere ho enti onyankopon nam da sumu eda enua eni habama ebeji adasama enkwa ekire adujamfi okumanini barima enu akire no adujamfi esa kotra kwayem edaduanan agwamfa nsuo ankana no menu mienu apomuden panti wenti enigisem onyankopon de yare nyina so tumi ahye Dr. Tamda sonsa dise di wawuo anase yesie no koa ene wontimi na yaresa bia hode wasiesie ho kama fika krabi ba gwa yaresa ewo kumase abuakwa agogo frayen 0244 774282
oyalefo bia kaise udimafo eye midimafo heba clinic Dr. Tamda
Seusia Yensai Emma Kwaba Biom Emra Unia TV Emma Kwaba Biom from Ghana Premier League match day live Unia TV. So gamer and the home como eba Accra Hearts of Folk and the Bibiani GoldStars and yedi Ebel TV. So exactly 3 p.m. and a game no ebe sase the Accra Sports Stadium. Now a lot of matches and Ayamiadoma and the ebetimi akos wodim say enra Dreams FC and Adriana Stars game no eba so Doma Ayinkro check remember those fixtures na waiting me ahwe na wenye kura ni bia hwe Adriana ewini game by goal to nil and check remember that particular highlight no na waiting me ahwe but then matches we na and so waiting me ahwe na etimi akoso na the ten say so far 2 matches and I did kind out of him that is on Friday and of course enra Saturday game back with him Eka. So on Friday no at Heart of Lions Etnafi and Basakoli Stars at Ebuenema Heart of Lions winning game no by 3 goals to nil and Basake Intime and Timnafi Adriana Stars and so enra ewo Doma Ayinkro almost etsi and the Dreams FC eshomo Ekano Bakon Emma Dreams prayer omo intimi and titeno so far matches are yabo and matches no say na ACB efate Hearts of Folk at na the Accra Sports Stadium na I welcome Bibiani GoldStars and no match and ye de ho nkomo ye de ba nche e ba be di ho nkomo na oko Kumasia Dr. Kwame Sports Complex at Nations FC and 11 Wonders and airport exactly 3 p.m. the game no me patrol ebe basum na oko TAD Park and the tennis stadium Takwa Mediama Sporting Club and Swedro All Blacks and so at Ebweni a big game pa after Wenchi Sports Stadium and so Young Apostles and so coming Brekum Chelsea na almoso Edia Bueni on that particular game. Afi Oko Tamalia Northern Region Adia Aliyu Mahama Sports Stadium and so Kerala United and so Etrafi na omo awokame Bichim United na so Edia Bueni no miensa ya and a match we and so ebetimi abaso. Afi Oko Samra Boya in Century Sports Arena, Samates 1996, and so it's na fi na omo awokame and the Hoho United from the Volta region. And I feel the last game no Vision FC and Kumasi Asante Kodoko no mpeni to game no Asante Kaisan Asante Kodoko ejina no ejina kono on CAF competition. That particular game no intimiamba so I standing at the Amakotoko and I feel Vision FC. We matches are Nyakopon doma ene ebetimi atofema yede ehun komono yede mauna yeboboso kama power ha enye asam ekoma krante no and some and no but 2 teams are yeba be di homo komo Hearts of Folk and afi Bibiani GoldStars na coaches mienu no align up omo squad omo going into the game na Bibiani GoldStars squad no ready exclusive ewo ha sanso and across the Folk squad no and so etimate atofem and so ha enya so koma so yes say na free Hearts of Folk omo akachi esan say omo na elbow home to say na Hearts of Folk line up na sibe fate goalkeeper Benjamin Asari ono na order pumu and that ono aso na captain de Emma team no abanko nidi de amankwa befi me pacho ono enya opportunity ball game ni bi edama Accra Hearts of Folk Kelvin or say ACB and so the heart of the defense edema Accra Hearts of Folk upon Afrani and so the heart of defense edema Accra Hearts of Folk afi Wanford Mensah ono ebe share the left back one Emmanuel Akoyi edi amomna fi Rocky Jamina and Abranten edi Rafael Amponsa emienu 2 pivoters omo etna Meford nenim Abranten edi Hussein Mohammed ebe the playmaker finfin wafi Prince Owusu Kobna ebe the left and afi Mawuli Wayo ebe the right and afi Hamza Isa and so ebeli the attack no the ama Accra Hearts of Folk. Hearts of Folk omo line up no ena mede ama no mame inside team biom emfama Benjamin Asare amankwa befi Kelvin Osei SB upon Afrane Ransford Mensah Rocky Jamina Ramfel Amponsa Hussein Mohammed Prince Osei Prince Owusu Kobna Mawuli Wayo and afi Hamza Isa Wemo the first 11 for Phobia the Dede phobia bobobo. Now, quick one to Brekum, na say Bibiani GoldStars. Nana ya wamankwa, and so the squad on so odiabano. Yen share on so the squad no na yen boboso na yen fa emam. Asuzwa goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe ono and order promo and the ewi Sansuna Edward Achumai age opportunity Bobby Vincent Atinga captain team no and the ewi Philip Ofori and so Gideon Anaba wo maybe Sanso and Richard Kote and so age 9 so boy Emmanuel Kuntom and so was squad him Sanson of Foster AJ was squad him Abrante team Eddie Benama Bam and so home na fi Rasak and so one of the attack Kumi Wemo and so first 11 Edema Bibiani GoldStars. Once again, Emmanuel Kobe, Edward Ajamai, Vincent Atinga, Philip Ofori, Gideon Anaba, Richard Kote, Emmanuel Kuntom, Foster IJ, Berema Bam, Rasadafi, Abate Edi Ata Kumi, almost one Mrentia, Omo Enya Kunya, Ejnemo Ediama. Bibiani GoldStars. So these are the stars and the players are almost started game no and every at the ama Hawaiian some kuma kwa enche yabeko na Solomon amankwa abana odin komonom and so etimi at the Brena Bibia and so etimi akosu na at the ama na shane swami say big game and every share na ida baba show near live on Facebook but mame enkamfo Dewa 539 emfa emma and Dewa 539 Dewa 539 and I make up for Edama me pacho me exactly 7 p.m. Draw kese no bitima hwe na etimi akoso na here and say obetale *446# *446# na wapeke a number from 1 to 39 unya sa number no unya na writer ye describe bibiri na beka usika odi bitwa ho ye bebo ho bibiri Eddie amount now so di kakakakra Eddie go bottom timi so Dewa 539 on fa ohujimi bi daily a draw no eba so 7 p.m. into wadaroma unye bia eba papa we anya den o pick na mabe miensan 9 na we the be 100 cedis we the be 50 Ghana 200 Ghana atai chiri you na mane pe ye multiply usika na we try by 500 by 5,000 by 50,000 unya no bibia age Dewa 539 super big game here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Of course, a very interesting game now. Ebekoso at the Accra Sports Stadium. Heart of folk, you say, one unbeaten start to the season. No, Ebetoso, the GoldStars. So you say after that poor performance, the CAF Champions League. You know, I'm gonna return it to the summit of the league. Now, for my name said title Amuji last season. No, or making me a defender. So. Game ni some players will be facing their former clubs for the first time. Okaya Prince Owusu Kwabena, every GoldStars, LO2, can back to the country, no, or be joining Hearts of Folk. This will be the first time or against Bibiani GoldStars. Then again, Abrante Mawuli Wayo, remember say on also free Bibiani GoldStars and joining Accra Hearts of Folk. So meeting one more former clubs, you know, sometimes you know a bit of pressure. Breed these players, but then of course I think two managers you know any what entails in this game. Didi Dramani any what he needs to do because the last 5 meetings between Hearts of Folk and Bibiani GoldStars so has best a draw. So it looks as if Omobe tries to break it that jinx. And the last time Hearts of Folk winning a match against Bibiani GoldStars was on the 29th of October 2022. So has Bibiani GoldStars at Accra Sports Stadium 2-1. And he has say to me I continue that record. But then for Bibiani GoldStars since 2022 their worst against Hearts of Folk a draw. The last 2 seasons Bibiani GoldStars have against Hearts of Folk wherever Hearts at home no and so clearly it is a game Hearts of Folk ever finding it very difficult playing against Bibiani GoldStars. But I think that where players are Didi Dramani aligning in a typical 4-3-3 system. Hamza Isa Ebeli D lines, you know, with Prince Owusu Kwabena airball on the left, Maulu Wayo on the right. Then in midfield, you know, or double pivot, or the 4-3-3. 4-3-3 diamond. The diamond no ubenya abranta ne de Rocky Jamna any Rafael Amposa ebo won finfin ho. Then ubenya Mohammed Hussein ebo at the tip of diamond in that midfield. Then the 3 players up front. For the back line, say if Ali Mohammed available or Panafrania nebe partner or CRCB. Then of course for the full backs in the season is starting, you know, obi say yawa mankwa befi any Ransford Mensah and airball with the captain Ben Asari in post. Clearly, Hearts of Folk a proper outlook of players ever starting game at that moment. But for GoldStars, continually, coach, you know, such in game Bibiani, the kind of players are what to be at the ball and they're starting 11 now. Of course, Obianim say Emmanuel Kobi ebeye that man obeda post mu na or the ama Bibiani GoldStars. Then again, say Emmanuel Kobi that post man. You'd expect to say Japan ebe mane the left back position. And since Oteki that role, no, he's never looked back. He's always been one of the top customers. Left back then Edward Egeman. Then Ubenya Vincent Adatingane Gideon Anaba. Emani the central defense with Philip Ofori the right back. Then of course Richard Korte, Emmanuel Konto, Erafe Foster Eji, Berima Ba, then Atakumi and Sanu Razak, Wamoni Billy D lines. So a typical 4-4-2 system and coach Nanayo Amankwa Ebo against Hearts of Folk. I think it's a very difficult game. Actual outcome clearly Hearts of Folk might pick a point or the victory. Me who say GoldStars Hearts of Folk based on how Hearts are solid in defense. No more strikers no enche. But in the last games are more boy, you know. We've seen Hamza Issa, an attacker, a striker getting a goal, and Yehumauli Wayo, an attacker, also getting a goal for Hearts of Folk. Game ni die goals no enye be brede. But I think that Bibiani anyhow I see GoldStars or more approaching their away games now. Remember trying say remember that conservative to allow Hearts of Folk to expose them. So give me the typically I'm seeing a draw.
Your head up high, got to dream with Puma drinks. Yeah, believe it, you can achieve. Oh yeah, clap your hands for the whole new guy. Make me say oh yeah, come alive. Let me hear you.
Drinks, a whole new vibe, another quality product from Casa Precon.
This advert is FDA approved.
I want to watch the match.
Even watches Ghana football these days.
Do you know Charles Taylor?
The president.
Charles the Terror Taylor. He terrorized defenses with his dribbles. Who know Dombote? The general lifting up trophies. Stephen Odo was orchestrating the game. The legends of yesterday, they have paved way for the heroes of today. Do you know the Ghana Premier League?
No, Dad.
It's our game. It's our pride. And you watch it now live every weekend from now on.
Catch the Ghana Premier League live this and every weekend.
Yes, I am Wakwaba, Emra, Unia, TV, Wakwaba, Emra, Ghana Premier League Magic Live on Unia, TV, and Chem, the record the Accra Sports Stadium, now, Yedi, Hearts of Folk, na favor, Bibiani GoldStars game, no, Eddie, amount, Solomon Amankwa, I justice to the 2 squad, the technical heads, no, up already, I heard this particular game, no, air concern. Some key players, Biuma, say, yeah, watch out this particular afternoon. Something brief.
Well, Alfred, I think it's a game where Hamza Issa be very, very important. Key player. Hearts of Folk were more attacking. Then again, Prince Owusu Kwabena attention back on the soccer club because for the first time against
the former club
GoldStars. Prince Owusu Kwabena edin betene e wo krum ha nyina no. It was because of what now Then again, I think say Hearts defense should be wary of Abranta the Samuel Atakumi. Remember say this season we're winning 3 penalties. And all the 3 penalties, ono na winning ono na ashe. Bibiani GoldStars. So we Hearts of Folk defense. you should be very careful because one.
This is what's happening at the Accra Sports. The more Munya and do Accra, so them no. I want to give the best chance. Most of move here momentan. This is Accra Sports. So the bench commentator, you be Munya Manana or the commentary now to us so the man super.
Well, like I said, no, I think a lot of players they play a major role. For Heart of Oak, my boy Mawuli Wayo, my boy Hamza Issa, my boy Prince Owusu Kabina. Then, of course, in that midfield, you need a player who be taking ball to the attackers. And Mohamed Hussein Ebemu into that conversation. But for Bibiani GoldStars, you expect a lot from the centre backs. Gideon Anaba and that of Abrante Vincent Adeatinga, that experience, that calmness, and then of course you'll be looking at how Emmanuel Kobe able to me a standing 2-2 with the attackers. So Samuel Atakumi ebe one of those players are. A lot will be expected of him because season is starting here, 4 goals, and I was a part of the top scorers of the Ghana Premier League. Heart of Oak are yet to concede. How are we to maneuver the way to get the ball at the back of the net for Bibiani GoldStars against Heart of Oak? Now, these are the biggest of the conversations. So I think we are poised for a very interesting afternoon. Heart of Oak, Bibiani GoldStars, on any other given day, especially at the Accra Sports Stadium, my friend. A very big game.
But I say, Anane Kuntu Kojo Krom, Ose GoldStars, Yankonkwa. Kwanza Joseph on Facebook, phobia, the message in the Frank, you was watching the show live, and Joshua Banton, so and so phobia. GH Metal Works, as phobia boys are winning. And also the message or there by our Facebook, and Joshua, today match is going to be toffee free because we will not allow GoldStars to win. And the other one, Terry Philip, and say Union Sports, great job. Yeah, that's Papa. Now, Accra Sports Stadium. The commentator Bismarck Kweku Sapon Ayakrado ho also na all the commentary na atwaso ediamai
Ghana Premier League match day 7 Heart of Oak at Accra Sports Stadium normally Bibiani GoldStars and AJ Boyni and Heart of Oak betimi about homode na watimi adi nkunim our Accra Sports Stadium na say GoldStars mnante no ehwe ni mu se mo so ebetimi abaya nwanwade Heart of Oak afam no goalkeeper what them Benjamin Asare Osesibe Ejemu Sanso and Mohamed Hussein Rocky Jamina Amponsa Wamu Enye Jem Prince Kwabno Wusu Mawuli Wayo Muna and then woman I say game and I say and so ede ama Accra Heart of Oak so mo shase no yade omode mboko nkapa Solomon Agbasi Frank Abura Duku Martin Kakarabu nyina so womu etieche ede Heart of Oak Steven Apia Mensa George Epaku Kwasi Asma Baba Adamu Enokwasi Bonten and afi Gordon Kujo we muni mnante a watieche ede ma Accra Heart of Oak ede se na nyoma esi etie no Heart of Oak hwede mu se womu betimi edi enkunimi sanse Ghana Premier League no ehase and has entimi eni nkunim ewo akansie nim captain edema Bibiani GoldStars Vincent Adeatinga wono ena captain GoldStars Boboko former player edema Accra Heart of Oak kansana wadida ne chemu ewo Mediema ofi Mediema okuchi kakra na osade ne chemu enso ewo GoldStars wono so ene omo adwuma GoldStars mante a wo hye game na se no Emmanuel Kobi na da post nim Vincent Atenga Gideon Anaba Bismarck Berima ba Philip Ofori omunyina so ehase edi amomo saso ena Ajeman Sanu ehase enso edi amomo Emmanuel Konto Amon ejei omunyina ehase edi ama GoldStars mante no Sansi Dukumu enso etiechi a womo yese bibia betini akoye na fe ye se na nyoma ebesi akọ maso didi dramani wono ehwe nim so betini ya ne first win and say nkurima dikan ewo Accra Sports Stadium esanse league ne sha na edin ede awon omukọ away a omutimbo homodin edi enkunim enso mo ba efia aya na edin ede amomo enche bia center referee Julian Nunu be sha na be na fe akansie no ye de ahihye so sha na so me se nana yawamankwa aye former coach at the Accra House of Oak ne wo bo ede tia the former team aye Accra House of Oak nti de hwese maso didi dramani and afi da ne amankwa hwan and ebetimi Eddie Nkunim Ewo Accra Sport Stadium.
Big game at the Accra Sport Stadium. And we had to folk in him say a win in this game. A boosted their confidence going on in the season when Omopesomo Etimi edge the Ghana Premier League, after Sesamabodu edge the Mamo. Then again for Bibiani GoldStars, it's been a disappointing African campaign, and they would want to at least try to edge the Ghana Premier League, for the first time, because it's been a while our team be edge here, no different year. So we have a very big game on our hands this afternoon.
Referee Juliano no ashe na very board akwakodi. Bibiani GoldStars won fifi so hard to fokaje. GoldStars and the ball na echo. We pia so da chemu nenso. Kevin Osesibe e do be adwuma o de mana koma David Opafane Mauli Wayu. One on the kura ball no. Mohamed Hussein on the kura ball na dey ko. Ransford Mensa the bona kwachi. But I'm David Opafane e won finfin wa peja e de chemu benkuma faso. Nenso went to me and I'm a bono atrash here a goal kicker GoldStars air ball. Hey offside. Itia Accra Heart of Folk. Accra Heart of Folk shall fade the can see the goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi. What on a navy, what dapo some more Adiama GoldStars. But the ball to Shannon Swami say Emmanuel Kobi. And Mantia, what the turn over Fakwa, if he division one about Ghana Premier League, now on a dapo sumbese in Fiemi and say Tremi. One on a dapo sumo, Edema turn over Fakwa. We free on a Danny Chemo, Bibiani GoldStars and there. Ujemu Asia Kain Eretia Accra Heart of Folk. A goalkeeper Benjamin Asari. I catch the man Chinese Obunkum. Jose Wapijanisa. Opafrane Epiaso. Wadiama Benjamin Asari goalkeeper. Wadiama Opa Afrane Asari Akwetsa Kuma goalkeeper Benjamin Asari. Apobono Ediachima Tra Infinity Afrem. Next GoldStars and Mantanaji and Woman Kasama Fem. A pop on a chim. A trash here, a throw in a year to Ediatia. GoldStars. Jawaman Kwabefi. Heart of Folk and so betting me a dean could make a de Macra so for who bet you to the can be. This is an unpardonable opportunity and Hamza Issa Wamisino because he was left all alone in the 80-yard box. Ebra Parson Ebayano had a very good touch of the ball, but credit and Koma Emmanuel Kobi how are Opie Yebeyen who very big to deny Hamza Issa from scoring this easier to score than to miss chance. I think Sebabo keeper Abaso, but for Hamza Issa, he will be asking a lot of questions. How did I miss that? This is a chance and Shada and Piembebre will give him Saunya. I was so to me a utilize it. Sima Miensa, I have bought our can see them Heart of Folk and Shady. GoldStars and Shady. Referee Juliano no was say a foul on Fifi and Fantuo na Yamuntia Accra Heart of Folk. Yeah, boy, Ediatia Heart of Folk. A player born at Chimuna, so goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, also Ediama Heart of Folk. Kevin Osesibe. A throw in here to Ediatia Heart of Folk. Ghana Premier League winning match at Tosso and Song. Ayebo. Other matches in Sugusu Koso. The results in the IN Sabeka, Yadema Yeti for any other form of share in area. Sanu went to the Amphabonia Jeffrey Sem. Through a year to Ediatia GoldStars. A to Ediachemo. Nesubona Trashe, he throw in here to Ediatia Gold Stars. Sima and 9 when you're 50 kind. Ransford Mensa. Wato Jan want to form referee said there be Antwaso. Naka heart a penalty then so referee Julian Nuno said there be that. The Jima when you Antwaso, one crack. Heart of folk were Pian so the one of Fanny fan. Across the Achena so Imano could be what Bobo and the fuel. Has a modern one shall say Concan Yewa Papa, Ransford Mensa, what a cockody. Rafael Ponsa, Wapega, Edia Chemu, 80 box in him has with you. Go shot. Nanso, Ibano Kobi, Asasomo, Ediama GoldStars.
Like I said earlier, game away. Emmanuel Kobi, very, very busy because we have to focus attackers now. They will try. Say, obey no bet me be now, obey me now those little opportunities now. It's where Emmanuel Kobi, you need to be very much alert. And yes, Adia, Edina bet me di, Bibiani GoldStars.
Sima enum ofeti kanta mwani. Akense no wadin. Make us say Sima no heart of folk modern bona wasro. Eche GoldStars na so referee say e foul ye fa to one munti a GoldStars say. Razak sanu ko pemi Kevin o say sibe. E de netro form to referee say that be. Jet waso. GoldStars. Vincent Adatinga, the one of Fabian Kumu. GoldStars, so I shall say, Bobby B. The Pianso command goalkeeper, Emmanuel Kubi. Kubi actually, what I say, Crabonum. I see Amanata, so I have a year sunset, one year given in summer. Eka na so be shepa Ransford Mensa wato edebona kwakoma Rafael Ponsa Rafael Yibo no wajibo no tempa so finfin na si aje fenisem e foul ye ball e tia heart to focus sanse Emmanuel Kunto efa ball no ye kan to form e tia foul ye ball e tia heart to focus Gideon Anabawa, Pianso, Ediama, Vincent Adatinga, the border fine fin. GoldStars, I shall say, Bobby Bibiani one and to me and Coin say, I couldn't foster J, foster Pianso, where the one of Fabian Kum, so that be Kevin or Cecily. I can't see the more she will be a one who is over to me at G and Kudim Rafael Ponsa. Or the Ama Rocky Jamina. Rocky is one of 550. We're watching and so there be a throw in the year to Adiatia. Hearts of Foxima and Sontamwani. Make us say, and a game the more say, Piano Swabo. Into a phenomenon no beer has so betty me. I said, where Dika, can say himself, betty me Abuana. And Mammy and say, what can say no bacco and said to me, I can't tell you a heart of Foka. They say I feel Ghana Premier League and I said I had their mom say matches on both feeling nano or betting a din couldn't. One went to mean couldn't Jomo him say way a baby can cry. One be a betting a din couldn't say so now GoldStars and so I heard them say I feel your modern bonnet was no Cup Champions League I quite a no man koi if you say a ba na has a bit to me assign a defend the title and tell and I'm a game my idea and I said I'm a game my idea Sima and what your fate Dicano will be an intimate for Paul and to a young quarter.
Well, Sada we expected when two giants Asia. Of course, GoldStars until winning the Ghana Premier League, they were just like any other team in the league, but huge investments. They were able to plug in some of the best quality or the local cinema, and then to be the Ghana Premier League, Since we winning the Ghana Premier League, a lot of players move free team anymore, but they make sure say on baby free up the squad with some of the interesting prospects. Emmanuel Konto, Emmanuel Eje, and the likes. Johnny brought in experience to say Samson Eduku Kobina say Ombra number supporting Razak Sanu from outside the country, and also the quality but maintained Samuel Atakumi, and so they have a very strong setup of the boy in the Ghana Premier League. And after losing to Asante Kotoko, clearly they found their rhythm and they more try say to me the necessary results in the Ghana Premier League anymore. Against Out of Folk in the last 2 games to me a winning. You respect say to me about the Accra Sports Stadium now I'm a bit more day and so I'm not surprised say so far more match Out of Folk boot for boot.
Goalkeeper Benjamin Asare. A bar bedroom VP, meaning a pega board and they say the confidence level no was runner say. What Jim to say? I can say no House of Folk betting me a Jim Kunim. Julian Nunu was say a free kick GoldStars 18-yard box in a cheek. Foul ball at the GoldStars. Shawaman Kwabefi, the one day pa, like I said, Hearts of Folk Mancheno. One more match, the Yamabom Homodeno, Yaman Kwabefi, Afi Wakahun.
Called Dreams FC, I think say that loan spell no Ebuano because 2 seasons ago, Yaman Kwabefi, no your right winger, Edma Accra Hearts of Folk. Then almost started some more use as the right back. Hearts of Folk in a lot of issues. Called Dreams about the role as right back and to me perfectly today. The first choice right back Edma Hearts of Folk. That is what loan is meant for. It gives you experience. And maybe Abuano Dano is a territory for Radford Mensah. I would not be surprised say Hearts of Folk bet me your first goal from this angle.
Bobo the achievements one copy me one Accra so Folk once again goalkeeper D and Emmanuel Kobi and you bought everywhere. Referee and Twaso. Mohammed Hussein. Hearts of Folk ni Muhammad Mantena. Omo nse da wo bebe romu nya ball America mo de kona no de pa. Hamza Isa Mohammed Hussein. And afi Mawuli Wayu omo nya ball America mo de kono. Ayana no den Edema GoldStars on Mante Jechre ho Vincent Atenga mo and afi Gideon Anamba mo. Free kick ball at the GoldStars. Sima Dumie Runtamwani. Hearts of Folk betimi and ya go at the freeway mwana. Ransford Mensah. Yaman Kwabefi pega the achievement so. Woma Pimbona free or Bonda so 8-yard box in him. A ship on the free on so trash here. But who say Hearts of Folk? What more you be as one betting as a great education say? Woman who didn't was Sukaka at the chain. GoldStars and Manteno, Vincent Adaya Tinga was signing and area Edema GoldStars as well as Johnny Naso. I go from me, but see a kind was so into one of Subo Yepa Emmanuel Kobi. A pega at the Chemu. Neso Atrashi throwing Yeto Ediatia Hearts of Folk. Edward Ajiman. Wono and ever to Bonadia GoldStars. Edward Atubonadia Chemu. Neso Hearts of Mantana Yefio. Woma Pemediaba. She born a change the Bonachemu Prince Quabran Nanso de Biota form Referee say a foul young Fantona Yemuntia GoldStars Baby Abunda and Daye Edema Accra Hearts of Folk betting me and your great Dika Ewa Kan Sabadi Kaka say we had to folk animu a emrantie omo wa no munya ball abo ha dwen papa man wuli wayo Mohammed Hussein NFA Hamza Issa.
There was no way Hamza Issa bet me winning that 50-50 challenge, you know. But then, of course, there was a shoot at the back, and then I think referee, you know, was spot on when we decided to be a free kick. It's a clear free kick. It was an infringement of the player, and Hearts of Oak in a free kick at an advantageous position. They just need to calm down and make sure say Ometime utilizing this opportunity, and rightly so. It's a yellow card for Gideon Anaba.
Yellow card. They can't call them Gideon Anaba. We see a kind. Edema GoldStars. Julian Lunu. Or Chebe be a GoldStars and Ranting and Sada Bay Benya Quenetini. Atua can say the show. Baby, I wanted done a day. Edema cry hard to folks. So Mubonia be probably to me a few more back. Sima Eduno Montamweni. Ghana Premier League match at also and so any ball and our Cross Sports Stadium. Hearts of Oak and your free kick. About shot. Next way a goal kick. Sabone Fapoman Kabet Dania Makobi. Rocky Gaman and the boss are shot and so on and Tilia Fapomu.
Trademark strike from Rocky Jamana. This is what we knew him. Say no, Taye Ewa Sante Kotoko. Clearly, goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi was beaten. There was no way. Born of Apoduma Kobe to me SAV. Proper training grounds antics. But then again, GoldStars in your Muchi Edidim.
Referee Julian Nuno was say I foul young Fantua na Yemuntia. Hearts of Oak.
That should have been a yellow card for Kelvin Osiasibi. Baby Abon one on 2-9 and for encore. And I think that he caught the head of Bibiani GoldStars, one more striker Sanu. And I think it should have been a yellow card for Kelvin Osiasibi as well.
A free kick. Jeopardy Hearts of Oak. Referee Asena Ben Wapeja Benjamin Asare. Well, we are some warriors who are January to form. Razak Sanu Huri, only Benjamin Asare. Asare so bored, no January to form to say. Sanu Eko Pebro. Ghana Premier League match at Oswell soon. And what you go share on your TV commentary that's here the mount. Je try say Benjamin Asare betting me answer enough. Yenya kwanya atwa kensi ne so. Benjamin Asare ono number 1 goalkeeper the Black Stars of Ghana. On the board of Homode my Ghana and yet me a qualifier ye ko akopiem e work up e be so e Canada US and Mexico no. Pastor Jan na so che bia center referee Julian Nunu wo be say na ben na yato akansi no so. Sima edu enwa twentamu ani. Sima edu ekosima edu enkron. Hearts of Oak Shebi GoldStars Shebi Benjamin Asare asole jare na so. Wakacha dem ran channel so munkom na onpeja emphasis. Referee ashe na ben. Pia so area ma David Opafrane. What they quite akoma Benjamin Asare. Wasan area fa akoma Opafrane. Upon asa pia so dia mano. Peja ball area chemu mfimfi afem. Vincent ade atenga rapim. Achibona de finish him. Kevin Osesibi. What will you grab on the mark? Heart of folk. I pay about in temper, so the Bona Chemu. Sunny heart of folk, a bomb, Homo Dominia, great Dika and Yamawa. She Edia Chemu. So ya pem amana trash a corner kicker yebo Eddie Etia GoldStars.
Kerala United leading Bibiani United by 1-0. Ewo Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium. I think it's a very big result coming in. Then again, Nations FC, Ewo Abrankase, Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex, also LED 11 Wonders by 1-0.
Neso Accra Sports Stadium had a new Obia team in the bottom of Young Quatem. Accra Heart of Folk, Ebo GoldStars. Heart of Folk, Renim some betting a deep cream, Sasona GoldStars, Ekanimu, Seombedi and Grim Edward Ajeman. A Tobona Chimneso, a free kicker. Jeboadia Heart of Folk. Vincent Adatinga. What am I give you on anaba? Gideon a pega bonnet at Chemu. Nelson Bien Homa goalkeeper Benjamin Asare. One for Nansan Sumukra. Pianso Ediamo upon Afrani. Upon the command goalkeeper Asare. Asare Pianso de Fanifa. Heart of Folk. Jean Kwabefi. Pianso de Bonafanifa. Across a Chemuna should be a goal kick. Referee a corner kick if it's a Pimno. Heart of Manchester and Yamberipa. Fedika no much to be taught in Yamawa. It's an Sauga Fanino. Make us say Heart of Folk modern one was so kakra. Echen GoldStars. Sima Jono Bakwa corner kick here ball Eddie Etia GoldStars. Apeya bona dia chemu. Apem na so sanu ayi bona fro Razak. Amana trash throwing. Jeto Eddie Etia GoldStars. Nations FC Ashego Tosumi no Eddie Etia 11 Wonders. Accra Heart of Folk. David Opanfrani on the Aquacha command goalkeeper. Benjamin Asare wa Peja Edia Chemu. Aye corner kick here for Edia GoldStars Sima Jerome and Santa Mundi. BNTB for Bonton and Young Quatem. Heart and Shaby, GoldStars and Shaby. The German Sporting Club, Miss Red Blacks will be on Shaby. Jean Apostles break home Chelsea, go beyond my. Nations are semi, 11 Wonders here, Kerala United. Omasha backward here. Bibiani United almost so empty. A goal kicker here, ball at the Heart of Folk. Goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi apeja eda chemu bona mfimfi afem woma wi apem na so bona ntimi anko Ransford Mensah Odiama Rafael Amponsa Rocky Jamene Krabono Edema Hearts of Folk Piasso Eddie Achim Webe Gwetikai Eddie Amakra so Folkana where you born next day Bobana Fasro.
I think that was a poor decision from Hearts of Folk because Mawuli Wayonya Bono, the best way is board the pass across the face of goal. Said there will be an easy tapping because already there was Hamza Issa, any other players are normal running to those positions. You don't take double touches in those areas. Just a simple pass. Hearts of Folk could be one goal up, but that decision so obey that 10. No, Rocky Governor who was running onto the ball was always going to be very difficult. Say connected body has started really well. Omu creating a lot of chances. This is where they need to be very careful because in football, when you all the chances that we utilize here, one opportunity opponent to the Benyano, obetimi Edia Panisho. So they need to be extremely careful with the way Omu uses the opportunities.
Sima Ejono Encianta Mwani 26 minutes in the ball for Jikanem. BNTB for ball Antonio Yonkwatem, referee Julian Nunu. I say a foul young fatwa na Yemuntia Hearts of Folk. Vincent Adayatinga, a piano the Bona Quachakom and the goalkeeper Emmanuel Kubi a Chabona de Achemu. The referee say a foul young fatwa na Yemuntia GoldStars Sunset Razak Sanu. Rokotia Rafael Amponsa de to form Entimi kasi atwentwa kansi ne so Rafael Soler refi be shena be na fei ya to kansi ne so Rafael Amponsa so le jane na so refi Juliano no be shena be na ya to so Jebu so pem so ko Ewiana boye papa ma hu se afene no mienu nyina bonsuo Juliano no enche bi obesha na be hu se Hearts of Folk goalkeeper Benjamin Asari wo jira ball no echi a referee share na bempe obebo e dey sim na ya to aka ise so referee a share na Benjamin Asari ori am opo afani opon apega ball no e dey chemu across the chemu so Emmanuel Kobi asasom e dey am GoldStars. And then so I can see Ekono. A Hearts of Folk against Emmanuel Kobi. Kobi modern boss so any papa offer a dika in Sima Jono Mapia Boy. And through a year to Adiatia, Hearts of Folk, Filippo Fori. Wanuna kujira bonachi Eriama GoldStars. Philip Ofori. Foster J. Anthony and Trustworth Kensin him. Ama Samson. Dukwaba Beshem Besia Kanibi. Eriama GoldStars referee a foul young fan to one eye muntia. GoldStars, I can't say the my thing. mfimfini fam Rafa Lamposa unya ball no na Imam Konto eko kan to for ma referee eje foul Bibiani GoldStars Rocky Jamana Jaboneti wa pega ede achemu Nenso bona tashe eye corner kicker Hearts of Oak ball ede Bibiani GoldStars Simadia Santa Muani and I have ball Hearts of Oak and Shady GoldStars and Shady a corner kick a pega Eddie Chimney so born and say was a piano what am I young man called Bethy Eddie Bona Quetty Rafa Lamposa pega Eddie Chimney so be a wanka I'm an trash a goal kick a ball Etia Hearts of Oak
30 minutes so far game no I a bit relaxed GoldStars I fair substitution our game no more and not sure say Hearts of Oak overworking Bibiani GoldStars players no but then again has chances of munya in the game you know and you do to me utilize it ama GoldStars in that confidence that they can play each has 8 minutes slaughter any of the chances of munya at least even one crana it would have opened the game up for them but so far about game number 50-50 even though Hearts were a bigger advantage in terms of possession Bibiano I think say game no emu bia GoldStars enya that confidence so make mini has abo in this game
je trust about GoldStars one money boss right here papa isa say Simedia Sabako Hearts of Oak into me for born to Martin Gideon and about train me try to form referee Julian Nuno Betimi at the yellow card not share this answer. Send your trainer and send your kind of top form no. Anaba. What about na kwa check? Where ya kwanya edema kwa so so between ya gwedi kai. What born so there be? Mawuli wayo. No, second born home the chaser. Next goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi abode home the asomu. Ediama GoldStars wa pega edi achemu. Born inside referee say a foul. And then someone attack me anymore. And you man said I'm going for man cry.
Coach Raman a different role because of Philip Ofori injury. I was say Samson Aduku supporting Razak Sanu up front. Said attack me ball from the left of GoldStars were more attacker. So clearly Coach Nanayo Amankwa tweaking the system and that is where Amayen Shadaye match of Samuel Atakumi.
And throw in Jawamankwa Befi. What am I really why? Then should I be a boy in a trash here? Throw in here, throw at the Hearts of Oak. Sima Adia Sami and Sa, I will say Jikaimu. Ghana Premier League winning match at Tosun Suna Airport or across Sport Stadium. Hansen Shebi, Edward Ajaman, Atubona Chemu. Bonen say. What a form. Referee say a foul young fanto na yemuntia. Tata me body din Samuel Atakumi. Ya shade hunu aka nsere mu kra ane watini anya free kick ya ma GoldStars. Baby abone da ye. GoldStars bought no more body Bibia betimi asi e wa kan sei mu. Mohammed Hussein afe Rocky Jamina Womo ene Japan ni Heart of Folk ebetimi anya great GoldStars ebetimi anya great dikana Heart of Folk so no se center referee Julian Nunu akọ woni mranta de kasa GoldStars ebetimi anya great dikana ana referee Julian Nunu wa se na ben wo hwe
That's a wasted opportunity. I was expecting Senka board Obe Luftino into the 18-yard box. Now I say players in the B. Razak Sanu, Samson Eduku, Samuel Atakumi. Then of course Ubenya Vincent Adatinga and Afi Gideon and Naba. Any of them able to match challenge for the ball. But I mean to me, and it's clearly it's a wasted opportunity and our GoldStars are missing.
Yeah, to I can say this so. Rocky Gabina. Opia so the one come up Rafa Lamponsa. And for somebody more so the one for Benkum. Ama Ralford Mesa, pick up one of the achievements and Srebi. Akonya Cordiama class of Folk, no more boss and so many ye. Anyesana at Chefaswa. Wama Subeshipa.
That was a teasing cross and Bono a buy, but then Omentimi utilize that opportunity. So far, I think that Accra Heart of Folk try, they are creating, but more Intimi utilizing all the chances. They need to be very careful. More fast or may miss these chances because game no Edania a bit mababe hantuamo.
Rocky Jamina Dagopa Manasun to make us a center referee. Julian Nunu, see and train so that fee. Jensha man Hontoni Yakwenya and Twa Akense de so. Sima Ediasa Asia and Tamuani. Obia Intimi Ensi. The same kind added to Gaga Fanny Noa. I had Ediama Heart of Folk. Sir, I feel like Rombetini. I shall go Elfie and I saw my drink with him. Elfie. And no any idea. What more has one betting me?
3 games at home. Omo Ewini Bako and Omo Adrom Yenu. So Omo Shada Enye bad. They are yet to even consider goal at home this season. I don't think say has that bad. But the most important thing is say they need to be much clinical, especially in games of this nature. When your chances now, also making sure say those chances now wait to may utilize it.
Yeah, to us, I pay the achievement so. Ubia Wanka, Amana Tracy, a goalkeeper, Heart of Oak Airport, Editia, GoldStars, goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, or the Amat David upon Afrane, Ediama Benjamin Asari, where she Edia Fanfifi, Nenswe Buakem, Razak Sanu, a Piasso de Bonafanifa, Bonakodi, Berima Kwame Ban. But short, let's goalkeeper Benjamin Asari Asumi. To folk betting me and great Dikayana Aboboni Boom. Waboboni Bohunu, a goalkeeper, Editia Heart of Folk goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi. One in example at Edema GoldStars. A pega at the Achemo. Yoba Green and Somutianka. Ralph Julian Nuno, or say a far away Fanto na Yamuntia. But about 210 Heart of Folk. obetimi nya ko edikan wo mombo momodin we ya chemu eye goal Accra House of Folk aseko edikan Mawuli Wayo was a great edikan area Accra House of Folk.
It was coming. Our chances are now to folk now clearly. They needed to just take that calmness, no more and utilize the opportunities, And again, player back who are this particular game, a lot of chances are falling to Mauli Wayo. All these chances, no Obogu, and even this opportunity, he had to take a deflection and it me a BT goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe. It's good to say how to folk taking the lead. He went 1v1. Went past the Makano and eventually trying say and locate Hamza, Isa or any other player over 8 box anymore. That deflection NDCV goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe would have saved that ball because clearly ball about is waiting up. But in taking the deflection and at the back of the net, how to folk taking the lead good for them at this time of the game.
Accra Hearts of Folk Ashabako Costa sentiment here. Mawuli Wayo. Ama Hearts of Folk Atitafono. Kakra na wa hano mani anje. Rafael Amponsa, Odiama, Ransford Mensa, Openkum. House of International say Bibi wo munya go to so ne enu a hanya wanwa o bo no mo bo na efe na se ache from nsem Mashibo na de free oba na ntimi anko GoldStars Abranche ba kwenda from the referee Julian Nuzi Ntwaso afei wa share na ben say yenkohwe na afei ne ho ntono na enya kwanya entwa akanse ne so how to focus say go edikan no wo bo hwanim so betimi aseko etoso mi na asa no fe edikan no etimi abana wieye Ghana Premier League when match etoso enso ayebo to folk Ashebako GoldStars sentiment here. Je guso epem soko. Ente bi ofeti kana abeba na wieye. A center referee Julian Nunod Bonama Emmanuel Kobi apeja ade achemu Atakumi epemi na so ntimi enu Razak Sanwo Heart of Folk aje pia so ade afan fifi Heart of Folk ahwe ohia ase Edward Ajeman na fami wono ho eye week je ho na Heart of Folk UC pa Mawuli Wayo ana fei Jawaman kwa befi. Aye goal kick. Emmanuel Kobi extra bonachi Edema GoldStars. Pega bono area chemu. Wahina so itianka rafese yantwaso. Pia so Edebona Kwakoma Philip Ofori Philip Aje or the Bona Fanfifi GoldStars Bona Kwakodi Berry Mabakwami Ba Nanso there be a chipona de feelings him Julian no say a foul yam fantuana yemuntia GoldStars sense and you trying to into here Philip Ofori and free kick here body at GoldStars Benjamin Asari goalkeeper Edema Heart of Folk Wapega edi achemu. Across edi achemu na su goalkeeper. Kobe di na yibo na friwo. Razak Sanu. Wapopo edi achemu na nko hwe. Samara Takumi nenso. Jetwa Kaisedoso. Rocky Gamina. Waji area champion Santimianko. GoldStars. Womo ye bia so betimi ate omoka. Ansa no feti kan na kona wie na sia chipone from nsem. Foul here for Edetia GoldStars Sanse. Rafael Lamponsa, a fabon, you try to from now referee Julian Nuja Hope. And I'll say, you're more infantia GoldStars. Si Magiana Minina, so you're train. Okay, so Feti can't have a panel hard to focus a go back. GoldStars sent to me empty, but will you? Wano enya gono area ma heart of folk referee say fasima mienu and to akan sene so
they say heart of folk I have what is needed I will give no more after so many a lot of chances and no more utilize it, you know. They just needed say at least we putting one at the back of the net and at least ending the first half on a high. Clearly Bibiani GoldStars into me finding an antidote to stop Heart of Folk one more flying wingers, you know, and I know that the biggest of the problem so far. Heart of Folk air running both left, right, center, and GoldStars fullbacks, you know, when we into me and stop it. Clearly Heart of Folk air advantage in this game, and I would not be surprised on between more goals, but I'm not saying say yeah game no betima and the 3-4-5-0.
The center referee Julian Nunu. Simami you know the toast to make us say abomu ba kwededa. Enche bi obesha na bed ya kan se no fedi kan nyina ba na wieye. Goalkeeper Benjamin Asari or the ball abobo na mana trash. A throw in here to Adiatia. And then make us say Edward Ajimana from no asa ho den hyɛ dan ni ho nje hwa na ha ase team no wo mu nya bɔ no mo de fa very man ba kwa me ba yi ode amara Razak Sanu wa timi anyina bɔ no so Razak Sanu akwanya wo na nso da bi ka ha sɛ ya yɛn fom so Nelson referee say ento aso. Waje free kick ade ama GoldStars. Very much back kwa me ba eda form. Very much kwa me ba other form. Intima who said team doctors need to make a Henderson who bet me at Torna Fay. Yanya Quenya at Track and Seneso. Berima Kwame Ban. Sima, you know the toast make us say Yabama Nabro. And Enchebia, Ransford Mensa, yellow card, Aquaman, this answer. One of these answer Monino. A free kick. Vincent Adaya Tinga. Woman now come up pay at him next day. A goal kick referee Julian Nunu Ashena Bay. area kensel of Feti Canina Abanawi, Mauli Wayogo, and one equipment. I'm of Feti Canabanawi, Hearts of Folk Sebako. GoldStars sentiment anti.
Rightly deserved. I think they had to focus Juma in the game. Abu created a lot of chances. They took the game to Bibiani GoldStars in the first 5 minutes. Omunya chances and they were so much very happy. You say your opportunities to intimate utilize it. Then again, Mauli Wayo is equally very good opportunities on us to intimate for ball onto net. But then the only opportunity Mauli Wayo created here via deflection and at the back of the net to give you how to folk the lead. Midfield and after defense of how to folk are very, very calm. Am I very comfortable? They are able to deal with the danger. Bibiani GoldStars attackers no Ediba. Then again, Oshe Bibiani GoldStars they've also ensured say and come attack defense and a lot of spaces. How to folk attack, but how to folk are finding ways and means to create those spaces now around the defense. I'm not surprised that how to folk leading by 1-0, but then in the second half, a more explosive this particular fish channel move.
Yabeda, a team of commentators. Bismarck Kweku Sapon. Yabeda na se papa se with me Abwa the first 45 minutes or the home and the commentary the Asumian all the way from the Accra Sports Stadium. And to give Freddy Kaino Abba Nereye and the Sa. Emma and Yason Kumakra. You better try say Yensa ever come your reporters on the ground. Say the assistant coaches, so more a car there happening in the first half. And if you go into the second half, or more approach on the tactics or more Eddie Kumunum and chair, you better go back to Accra Sports. You could see some Komono Ekakrana Yeti Arma. But so once again, high sense gun and of course. Dewa 539 omo adawroma na omo so asema dwumedie yeti April na bipian so egusua ekoso na eti phobia the phobia bobo mo early the goal game by a goal to nil. But so far Kawela United Ashem Bichim United intimi Fedi kind aba ne wiye mediama Sporting Club ene Suedro All Blacks and so obiantimi enshemi efa edi kind and so about the Nations FC Emmanuel was 2 goals at the Ama Nations FC wonders at him ebakom and 2-1 Freddy Kainom and so etime aba the Young Apostles Winchi Sports Stadium omo any break home Chelsea game no obia entimi and shebi and so Freddy Kainom and so aba the see oko Samra boy Gobia so intimi MPMO we so far update if all the match venues no eba yedi esmo ewo jumele so ye go back to Accra Sports and ye go head so assistant coaches no come on to for me dem ye coach na embra
it is football and it happens. I think in the first half we started very well, that's how we were saying, but when you get some place they lost concentration, we are down by a goal, so we need to make up I don't know, we need to make sure that we go back to the board and make sure that we strategize very well and come for the second half.
Of course. Now in the second half, what kind of game should we expect from GoldStars?
We need to work hard and make up to lead him the goal. We're going to carry the day. Make sure that we win today's game because we are down by a goal today. Make sure to equalize and win the game.
Thank you very much and wish you all the best for the second half. That is the assistant coach of Bibiani GoldStars there, Godwin Ablodin. Abdul Ghazali of Heart of Folk would also join me to talk about the first half. Now, coach, you're up by a goal to nil. What kind of game do you anticipate from your opponent when the second half comes up?
Well, I think I'm not surprised about our game first half because we knew they were coming to defend more, even though their back is not all that structured, and we know if we are able to put the ball behind them, we have players who can run. We are doing that and we are succeeding. I was thinking that at least by now we should be up by 3 goals, and I'm fully sure that they also go in to change their tactics.
And of course. Now you are doing a lot of long balls behind the defense. Is it because Atinga is a bit in terms of his speed has slowed down a bit? That is why you give that instruction to the boys.
I think their games of our 4 matches, that is the way they have been playing. And we also make sure that at least we get those who can run. Like today, you see that Wayo is running very well, Hamza is running very well, Prince is running very well, and that's our tactics for today. We just want to force them to come forward, then we'll put the ball behind them and then go through them.
Well, wish you all the best for the second half, for second 45 minutes coming up. That is Abdul Ghazali, the assistant coach of Heart of Folk. We take a quick breather here. When we return, Alfred Nelson and Kelvin will join me for the first half analysis.
Changing, so should you. If you're dreaming, don't be afraid. I'm in the valleys. Keep your head up high. That's a dream with Puma drinks. Yeah, believe it, you can achieve. Oh yeah, clap your hands for the whole new vibe. Make me start the oh yeah, come on. Let me hear you.
Drinks, a whole new vibe. Another quality product from Casa Precon.
This advert is FDA approved.
I want to watch the match.
Even watches Ghana football these days.
Do you know Charles Taylor?
The president.
Charles the Terror Taylor. He terrorized defenses with his dribbles. Who know Don Bote? The general lifting up trophies. Stephen Odro is orchestrating the game. The legends of yesterday, they have paved way for the heroes of today. Do you know the Ghana Premier League?
No, Dad.
It's our game, it's our pride, and you watch it now live every weekend from now on.
Catch the Ghana Premier League live this and every weekend.
Right, Sunday special, Ghana Premier League live on Onia TV. First half, etimi abana yeye Abranten din the Mawule Wayo. And the only goal Ediama Glorious Accra Hearts of Folk, the Continental Masters. And that's super. A very beautiful game by our standard in the first half.
Well, I think we've enjoyed a very good game. Hearts of Folk, they had a clear plan going into the game because the starting season, you know. So we had to focus starting 11. There was always a Martin Kekere ball from the right side of Heart of Folk or more attack. But they decided to say Martin Kekere and started. Ombe you see Mawuli Wayo. So they had two direct players in Mawuli Wayo and Prince Owusu Kabina on the flanks. You know we use Hamza Issa. But catch out that I say so we should be Bibiani GoldStars. More energy from our flanks. So they always expect say more fullbacks ever join the attack, leaving Gideon Anaba and Vincent Adeatinga as the main players are show of those three attackers. And clearly because of say fullbacks echo many Heart of Folk take that advantage, always playing the ball through the flanks. It is what realize here. Hussein Mohammed, Rocky Dramana, any rifle and point. So they are looking for players on the flanks. So those spaces, not about balls, not to do spaces, Say because goes out fullbacks, Ebeko Johnny attacking it. They be all the time, we say space up the center backs because they need to try as much as possible. Say close those spaces now then Hamza Issa ever in fin now around it. So we have chances now. House of Folk equity in the first half now. They were always all the balls are echoed to the flanks. And I think something I said Bibiani GoldStars coaches or more watch out for. But top tactical approach and Didi Dramani Eddie game in the second half. You're expecting at least obe solidify the defense after 70 minutes. If Hearts of Folk increase the tally after 70 minutes, you'd expect say obe defensive changes, or making sure say at least or the one extra defensive minded player no a blockade GoldStars from attacking. But in the second half, you would expect say GoldStars game more strongly. Already they've made one attacking substitution. Samson Eduku Ababeka game no, and the Samson Eduku no Ababeka game no. One, it gives them more attacking options. Then again, and reduce more work efficiency, especially in midfield, because Samuel Atakumi and that player and also all the time or running or tracking back to come and defend. That is not his role. That is not his style. Onene Jumane say Razak Sanu ebe winnie ball so no aerially. Then he takes advantage of the second balls. Now we take it out of folk defense and on. Since Samson Eduku eba it was a movie called The Flanks. No oye double work in joining attack and defense. Ebe limited ne potency up front. And I think say I think coaches now ebe looking out for. But in the first 45 minutes, you give credit to Hearts of Folk. So we leading by 3 goals crank and yawawa because the chances of munya even the most difficult one and a tour net it was so glaring opportunities never say Hearts of Folk and make it count. But I mean to me, and I've always said say we are Hearts of Folk now will come up against some of these well-structured teams and yeah, sometimes we struggle. So when your openings now bury them, kill them in the first half. And I think that GoldStars wouldn't have even thought of coming in the second half. Now I'm gonna try to take a game to Hearts of Folk because say if in the first half I and the 3 already or maybe you Munsa if we give no more. But still it is open. Bibiani GoldStars can come in their last games from Mabono. They've been very, very good in the second half. And Nyami Wanwa said Omeba trying so to make equalize, but they need to be very careful. The more you try so call for that equalizer, the more you expose your team. And already team now extremely exposed. Anaba any Vincent Atinga need that speeder or maybe cover those spaces and how to folk exploit it. So I think say coaches nene or more fullbacks and the say baby leave the attacking work for the wingers to do. Now you maintaining or more back line. Make sure say Emmanuel Konto Ejina as the main DM for the team. Berima Ba is trying from the ranks, but on share down to Emma those crosses, incisive crosses, Emma Yehu so emphasis. I think say the injury to Michael Nkwa and Emmanuel J play a bigger role in GoldStars how on person more attack, because with Emmanuel J a very tricky, very direct. Onimbo or your dribbler and then or your goal scorer as well, a top creator. And when you see Michael Nkwa the same type of quality, it is a will you see such players at the early
start of the
season. And you have big problems with team. But I think he embodied Dramani Abaso. He knew exactly what he's doing. He's built that defensive block and now he's focusing on the attack. And I know say ebe flourish at my Hearts of Folk.
Superman and what in Kanenche you call the Accra Sports Stadium. Once again now the feeding on second half at the Atwaso at the amount. Once again mami enkamfo high sense and from out and the area but catch us open electronics quality appliances are beer a high sense and so do any check. Eno eho na on 70 maka na papa and the M1 ma to man to me kon fa M especially electricity bills near there no use high sense products and high sense question na there a twibebri into make come for high sense once again in there ewie at the amount penny say auto product be our high sensor 5 solid years and that toward the amount say bibi obeto e bia no fabra ye be hojuma e the amount unya na obibia age high sense nti high sense ehun komo na medidi a the whole Ghana bibi high sense showrooms ne bi e wo ho nti the opbia say televisions and open say fridge and open deep freezers and open mobile phone microwave rice cooker the opbia no patch high sense e be the amount papa price so there da fem crowd for ni echemu ewo high sense or more akachi na mame ensign enkamfo dewa 539 amount Dewa 539 number from 1 to 39 select number be mienu mensa 9 num na physical kakra attach from 10 Ghana cedi echo wo de touch ye bo na mana ye yiwu na mana pe sika twitwi di na obi de be bo sika wo de twa no mo ye de amount 500 ye be bo ho de amount 5000 ye be bo ho de amount 50000 ye be bo ho e de amount nti hia ene se wo pick number from 1 to 39 we enye kuma bi kitwe bi ena ye de eye ho adwuma na bo ye nya amafo da lady bia rafu ne bia from 1 to 99 you be de bi but we kitwe bi 1 to 39 nti we na ma na diska ehemu a ye be you na wona ma na ba ye na ma na ba pa usika no ye ba begu umomo no so nti star 446 hash star 446 as now we follow prompt no na what me follow the bibia shem kama na bibia enso etimi akoye na ede amount Dewa 539 Dewa 539 ehun adanse na enewie meguso amedi e de eche Ghana Premier League match day live from the Accra Sports Stadium and the Ghana we match week 7 and none from Friday bano ye bobo so kakra on abra basake ekopie mu e kwando e wonkomo ye de ema wansa na eno a dream saves so fin kopie mu e wo doma abra mo eni the Jonas Stars enso de ebu ne wonkomo enso ye de sumo and the game e wo the Accra Sports Stadium Hearts of Folk and of course omo eni the defending champions Bibiani GoldStars and omo at ebu in first 45 minutes has any the game no by a goal to the kind can see Abrante den ede mawule wayo enenya goal no ede ama omo super before you call Bismarck one uti Gordon Bladia o make it clear say second half they don't have anything to do so ma be equalize e bi timi akoso Ghazali enso adapt say the omo boys no eno ana boys anti na goal na ban ka ban na person komuli de be 3 boys take your chance these are sides are omo mienu na enso eka
well I think say yes we are Bibiani GoldStars you're already down by a goal to 0 we need any other option say obeko into the game say
get up high got to dream with Puma drinks believe it, you can achieve. Oh yeah, clap your hands for the whole new guy. Make me say, oh yeah, come alive. Let me hear you.
Puma drinks, a whole new vibe. Another quality product from Casa Precon.
This advert is FDA approved.
I want to watch them out.
Even watches Ghana football these days.
Do you know Charles Taylor?
The president.
Charles the Terror Taylor. He terrorized defenses with his dribbles. Who know Dombote? His screamers in the stadium. For the general, lifting up trophies. Stephen Odo was orchestrating the game. The legends of yesterday, they have paved way for the heroes of today. Do you know the Ghana Premier League?
No, Dad.
It's our game, it's our pride. And you watch it now live every weekend from now on.
Catch the Ghana Premier League live this and every weekend.
Yepsa yensan emo akwaba biom Emra Onia TV emo akwaba edeba Ghana Premier League match day live on Onia TV match at the 7 ye call the Accra Sports Stadium na Bismarck Kweku Sapon at the second half no at the atwaso etime at the second half no place no nya ba ne sa nti yenko Accra Sports Stadium yenko the air koso and so the Accra Sports Stadium.
Engineer Center Referee Julian Nunu ebeshe na be na kensin of tosumienu ye de ahihye so mawuli wa yogo onya no fe dikan de ko na wiye no enu a na da so ekura akansi ni ma afenu mienu ebompaye se otwedi amponyankopon emehwe omo se na be ya nkurindie ebeko ede ama afenu mienu baako etino Hearts of Folk ebompaye GoldStars ebompaye engineer referee besan ahye na be na ehwese na nioma enso ebesi akọ ewa akansi ni Wama bomo mpaye na wie. Benjamin Asari akwa Dani post mu. Sanso na Emmanuel Kobi. Olonso akwa Dani post mu ntie hwe. Referee Juliano no ode na ben na hyena no. Wase na ben ofa to so bie no ye de ahihye so. Ofedi kan Hearts of Focus go back ade tia GoldStars. Enti ofa to so bie no ye hwese na nyoma besi akọ ewa kanse no. Edward Ajeman. Wapeja ede achemu nanso. Goalkeeper Benjamin Asari Dimika Kwakofa. Wapia so ede akoma David Opafrani. Opon ede amo CSB. CSB ede amo Opafrani. Opon EPP abolo so kona nim. Wajina so kama wasade akoma CSB. CSB apeja ede achemu nanso Edward Ajeman. Bashibo na fi obona kwakodi. Samalata kubenenso referee say foul yamfanto na yemuntia Mawuli wayo wono ne ya go ne ma Hearts of Folk. Apeja ede achemu Razak Sound wajemu Nansu Dabi Bone Kra Hearts of Folk Fifi Mawuli wayo Yama Mohammed Hussein the piano to form ama referee say a foul yamfanto na yemuntia GoldStars. I can't see anymore. Ayade. Goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi wasobo no ade ato wakacha ne manten se omunko no mpega mfansim Hearts of Folk crab on wada kwakodi Prince Kwab no wusu waji achem nanso Kobi Emmanuel wasobo wasapia so ade bona my Edward Ajeman on the bona trash here, Edward Exam, so the bona fan fifi, Razak Sanu. On the bona fan fan, Akodi Filippo Fori. Ofori appears so the bona fan fifi. GoldStars said, some betting at your mechanical Hearts of Folk. One say, a henny ha. And she wanted the bona fide thing. GoldStars say Crabon on Fifi FM with Piasso da Fabincum. GoldStars said, I'm so betting at Tiamo Cordonera, 80 box in the Maya Quanya so Hearts a year for Goalkeeper Benjamin Asari Asomu Ete ama Hearts of Folk what want to form a player at the chema trying to FM well we up him Nanso referee say a foul young fan to say Razak Sanu Eda former Sole Janina so referee Julian Nuno Aji foul Eddie Amano. Yeah, ball Edetia Heart of Folk. Sima Edionum Entemoni of Etosum Yenusimanum and I abo Edia Kahon. She born already a 550 January to from reference Yentraso. Razak Sanu Antimi Anjinaso, Yajipone de Finisem. Heart of Folk, Mauli Wayo, a Piasu Suban Antimianco. Vincent Adatinga. A pigada challenge at Jeff from Winsome. Heart of Folk, Crabono, and Finfin. Woman, you're going to toss me and young Wissan say, oh, modern boss, and Papa. Goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe. Bona Kodi Hearts of Folk on Finfi FM. On the ball up to 1 10 password Piasso. A chance, goal! GoldStars at Yomoka. GoldStars at Tika, Heart of Folk and 2 at Temo Fejika anymore. Sima at Janumba Kuntamwani. GoldStars at Tenica, Heart of Folk Casino. Razak Sanu Pia Swadima, Samala Takumi. Boy, no coping goalkeeper, Benjamin Asari Neso and Timia, so bottom of the Tottenham. Samala Takumi Atekano. Ediama GoldStars.
Well, a very interesting game so far.
Bibiani GoldStars assistant coach, and they knew exactly what they needed to do, and clearly Ometime utilized that opportunity. Make us say they need to forgo the idea of always wanting their fullbacks to join it. No more focusing on allowing the wingers to do the job. And Samuel Atakumi was at the right position at the right time. Our team has slotted home. Ben Asari, but then once again went to me and take a ball out of that danger zone. Heart of Folk have succumbed to that leader now Omu Ekra. Clearly, Bibiani GoldStars are in that happy mood. Omu Shenim say to me Atanti Heart of Folk.
A Heart of Folk Ashabaku GoldStars Ashabaku. Jegusha Pemsoko. Hearts of Folk betting and Yago Tosumino and I say GoldStars betting and Yago Tosumino.
That was a very presentable opportunity for Accra Heart of Folk to have doubled their lead by once again Emmanuel Kobe, one of the best goalkeepers in the Ghana Premier League, making sure say Obetima Paribono out of danger, but then Rocky Jamina and to me and taking that advantage and the Kelano off target.
Yeah, track I said so. to focus on whom I didn't so bet and go to toss you. GoldStars when so bet and go to toss me no I can send him. But right here boxing him, what was short and so goalkeeper Benjamin Asare asomu and Yamakra so folk. I can't say my shepherd papa. What fat toss me no GoldStars more than Mona Shiny. So Hata yensaka ye Prince Kwabno wusu efra kanse nim Prince Kwabno wusu efra kanse nim Samson Rifle and Ponsa, one also if I can say him.
So Mawuli Wayo, Rifle and Ponsa, and of course Prince Owusu Kwabena making way for Enoch Esubontin, George Parku, all to come in, and then Kwesi Asma say on maybe to solidify the team. No, clearly Bibiani GoldStars are building a lot of confidence after so many the goal, and it is working to perfection for them. So far, Heart of Folk would have to find a way of getting the lead in the back. And yes, Sadia, the way our GoldStars airport will be very difficult at the Accra Heart of Folk.
Yeah, I can say so. GoldStars and your brave of fair toss me there training with some betting I BB. Now so they hear what can say no one to me. A goal kick a ball at the Heart of Folk. She born at that chemo. Has a bit me I shall go in car, pick out that chemo so. The pinball at the free. Goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi. Sima Adjorum and what 58 minutes in Yabo can see him. Heart of Folk Asabako. GoldStars Asabako. Jetwaso. When she I'm not trying to throw in here to edit your GoldStars. I can't see any more thing. Goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi ayi ede achemu Nenso Rafia Sena ben say e foul yen fanto na emuntia GoldStars on Fifi FM referee say you foul you fan to na ye montia across of Fifi FM. I can't say the more thing. And I'm a fan of me, no. Heart of a person team couldn't go stars of person team couldn't. The Ghana Premier League winning match at Tosso and Swayebo. Heart of a team to a trading kind. Next of a Tosso me to go stars at Burma Betecano. Heart of Guse Pussy, so between you go Tosso me no. Who have a short run to be George Park or Bermontaye. Boy, the goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi and then Sakae. Into a corner kick here, ball at the Etia GoldStars.
That was a very good run, and I feel an interesting strike from George Parku, a very good midfielder. Etono Eddie Free, Accra Lions, and he's one of those young talents. A lot of qualities to explore, and to look at the way of picking one from that midfield and running. Yes, a striker now. It was always going to be very good for him. But Emmanuel Kobi once again proving to be the player of the match so far, making sure say on my heart of folk in your field day.
Jetwaso Bobo na Manakobo Edward Ajeman. A throw in a to Edietia. Get to Edietia GoldStars. October and 10 pass to the one Aquacoma. German Quabe, if you are paying when I saw my pin at a free hole. Hearts of folk and a crabble on Fifi. The PSA command goalkeeper Benjamin Asare. Asare Abobodi said 2 million actually about 10 Fifi FM. Naso Kilian about who are Pimbona Frio. A ship on their funny Fafaso. Filippo for the betting Aquafa Richard boxing him. Where you got Tosimiano? Where you get Tabu? And go! Someone attack me and say go Tosimiano and the GoldStars. One take and was saying go Tosimiano and the heart of folk.
That is what you do when you are a champion. Clearly they knew exactly what they wanted to do. Makadada said we a team. Now we need a lot of chances. Now we may see clearly opponents no game no turning their hunter. Eyano moba ebe punish show. And I think that Bibiani GoldStars are here in this game. Heart of folk after say omo the opener no GoldStars came into the second half with that intention. Say yem for goal your system now yeba your four backs attacking me because I don't know how to folk and they taking that advantage and playing and I say creating a lot of chances. So now ama wingers in a year Jumani more. Samuel Atakumi is always running into the ATM box because how to folk the moment we consider the equalizer at the Accra Sports Stadium, they just wanted to come in and try say me regaining the lead, and fullbacks now coming in. So has tactics now no more use in the first half now. GoldStars about adopted that tactics and and the two spaces, and clearly Berima Bar was unmatched in terms of speed and energy. Then of course Samuel Atakumi picked that position to just receive the cutbacker with Maslow to the back of the net. 2-1 from a goal down, now leading by 2-1. I think that Bibiani GoldStars has done enough to take that lead. For Heart of Folk, it is really surprising for them. Throughout the season, they are yet to consider a goal at home against the defending champions. When you come up against top quality strikers, this is what certainly happens. Heart of Folk are down by 2-1.
Vincent Tata, Dinga Frimu Sanso, and Razak Sano, Kevin Opon, and Samuel Champon, one more Nebeshemu, Asia Kanibi, Ediama GoldStars.
So Kelvin Opon was the centre back last season, majority of the season, or partner Abrantani Dedi Gideon and Naba MMG League. So he's no new a player to the setup of Bibiani GoldStars. For a champion, Obiani himself is one of the most influential fullbacks ever team anymore. So we expect set or maybe to Mababe joining the defensive setup now. Now Omenya a lot of players in terms of numbers ever the defense, and that's exactly what the coaches want to do. Now you are leading by 2-1. Game now pay. And was so to me protected will lead, and this is what they want to do.
Corner kicker, Heart of Folk, ball Adiatia GoldStars. Sima Ediosia Enu Enayabo. Sima Ediosia Enu Apega Adiacha Nansoma Pima de Frio. Heart of Folk to Atredi Kain. GoldStars abete ashe great osumi no de tia Heart of Folk Samuel Takumi warona botu goals ni nyina ede ama GoldStars apia so de bona kwachi Kelvin Opon apia bona de achemu GoldStars ebenya go to so me so ball na so da bi Heart of Folk any abresan se wo mo to atene di kan e no ma yenhwe ha ma GoldStars abeti asa shomo
Interesting results coming in. Kerala United lead by 2-0 against Bechem United. Mediama Ewo TNA Stadium. Wamo Enshebi, Oblast Enshebi. Nations, after receiving a red card now, Wamo lead by 3-1. And of course, Young Apostles Etifie Brekum Chelsea, Ashomo Ekaba Kwamentimenti. Then of course, Samates Ewan Central Sports Arena against Rockall United, still 0-0.
Etie Guswa Hese. When the betting at Jinkunim yellow card ever called Yama. Samson Eduku. This is Rocky Drummond at the top form. Na referee Jahodi no Sidabi. Jamfatwa na Yemuntia. Yebo Ediatia GoldStars. I can't say the Maya Ding. Rocky Jamina, a Payane Frag group of Manasanga, Quanyetian Trosso, Sima Josia Motre. Samson Duko, see Academy Santa Kotoko. We see Academy Tamale City. We see Academy Medium Sporting Club.
No, Kerala United.
Kerala United. And then Yachemu, El GoldStars, I will see a kind of Ediamomo. Heart of Folk, come on the crab on Fifi FM. Heart of Folk, and the embrace a crane be a somebody to me. After Muka Sombet, I heard somebody in Yago, Pegada Chemu, go Heart of Folk, Atekano. Make us a cramano and Sylviana Bonnie war. Opeja Bono, Georgia Parku, what is Tibo Bonum Panya, goalkeeper. Emmanuel Kobe and Timmy and your body, Hershaman to them.
Great response from Heart of Folk. Clearly, they knew exactly what they wanted to do. Womeyi, a defender in David Opana Franier Frame, and on the day, Baba Demu, Ediaba. Then, of course, Mohamed Hussein has been shifted to the flanks. So, Uncle Adi, a lot of numbers at the right side of, at the left side of Heart of Folk, Oma attack now. Pinpoint cross. Emmanuel Kobe miscalculated that cross, and George Parku was there to head home. 2-2, still game on.
Sima Adjoson Tamuani Akasima Jono. Bia betimi asi ewa kense mo sanse. Afenu no bienu e passe enche go so bia ahemienu ewa kense nim. Here to GoldStars. Hey, offside it here, GoldStars.
Young Apostles at Omoka Gola Become Chelsea Edisha Young Apostles no Pamate. So Young Apostles 1 Become Chelsea 1.
Yeah, Traso. Pianso, anyone come on. Goalkeeper. Bonnie Quacra, so for Canenso. Ejibona Manatrashe, a throw-in. Sima Adjoson Bakunta Mwani. Hata Shemienu. Asma. But when I quit Yakoma Ransford Mensa, what tobacco, Ransford, that's so crabon with Piasso, anyone from the Kumananso Debbie. Heart of Folk between young Guatasomi and Sa. Rated boxing him. Wadan was short. Nanso Debbie. Edward Japan in White Bonnet, you want a few. Heart of Folk and Yambri, whatever I come out Banqua Beffy. Beffy Ama Asma. Heart of Folk and Bia. So Metini Ashago. Gordon Kujo Ajibono. Somebody more, so anyway, you want to pass out some up him. Now, 1 out of 4 my referee, Julian Unu say a foul. Young Fanto, now Montia Heart of Folk. Heart of Folk at Mokano, one more day, pressure be almost a power. Now, so GoldStars so betting me a defending. Esan say one more day and throw. I can say my home year power. Pega ade achemu. But I'm trying to referee a goal kick. Jefato na ye Montia. George Parkway Krabono Benkuma Bonens Bona Quacopim. Heart of Folk and Mantalania Brepa and some Ketua. Woman Chanimu. Say, Omobetimi, I didn't grow up. Pegadi Chamu, who Nansudabi.
That was very, very dangerous cross from George Parku, but then Heart of Folk players, you know, to me and utilize Emma Bona trash here. It could have been an own goal, but so far I think say Heart of Folk responded pretty well. The energy and the urgency were more at the attacking boss, you know, and then I show how eager they want to win this game. It is anybody's game at this moment, but I think that Heart of Folk were much more advantage to pick all 3 points.
Jegusu apem so kwa hwese akanse de besi akọ. George Parku back and said man chane so the modern one kwa na ekosoro. Sima adioso enuma kasima dunum. When she born at Chemo, referee say a foul. Young Fatuana, Yemuntia, look at that channel. Samson Duku will be out. Yes, this is a yellow card, and obviously, I think this would result in a red card for Berimaba. Of course, that is a foul and a yellow card. Okay. Berima Kwame Ba, when you yellow card, what can I say? Akwa Heart of Folk the pressure, body chrome Fifi. She wanted their funny financial Yaman Kwabe Fibetin Yafa, Atrash Yaman referee. Say more than trash and Tiento and Fantia Heart of Folk. Jawaman Kwabefi. The modern boss ni papa. Center referee Julian Nunu. Minim. Player Bakweda Agopa Manoso Berima Bayaba. It is center referee Julian Nunu Mahuse. Wanyomo Kasa. That was a very interesting cross, teasing one last that, and George Parku, it's within it a boom. But I think the goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe miscalculated the ball, or possibly he was blocked off into. We had that opportunity to have that touch, and George Parku was there. Say Obetimi Apembono Eddie Atunet. Kudos to Ransford Mensah and of course George Parku for getting that equalizer. Watubona dia chemu. Hands of Folk ye bia so Betimi. Ashegu atoso miensa. Na so ye goal kick. Onia TV na wani guso ahwe Ghana Premier League when match toso enso ayebo Wakra Sports Stadium Heart of Folk Wamo and GoldStars and their bunny Sima adioso and what trintam when you I can say them Hasa Shebi no GoldStars and so I shall you know bona kwedi yaman kwa befi wapega dia chemu so goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe apem amana atrash here. Taking out Vincent Adeatenga
has become a huge problem for Bibiani GoldStars because aerially, Hartlepool, we need the area battles, and especially when Ombe sending those in-swingers into the 80-yard box. And with Atingani presence, is a towering figure also. And our height, boss and a bar, or first to the ball all the time. But with Gideon Anaba and then Kelvin upon Ushe Omo heights and Afe almost stage now. It's just like George Parku and the likes. And I'm not too easy for Hartlepool to be able to say, to me and winning those aerial duels. Now I see Coach try to say, or the Emmanuel Fosuche and the other players about midfield and on said stop Hartlepool from attacking that match. So far, so very good. I think that the first 80 minutes of the game, we've really enjoyed a very good game.
Emmanuel Koto, if I can say him. Ama Emmanuel Kofi Fosu, Eba Beshamasi, I can say anything. Emmanuel Che Kofi Fosu. So and Emmanuel Lankra, one of our back can send him. Ede Ama GoldStars Sima Edro Wapia Kasima do referee Julian Nuno Besa na Bedi I can say no nyina banawye Bona Kwakodi Akwa Hartlepool to folk ye bia so metin anya gwa to so mensa goal kick GoldStars and Imperial Migration say Woman is a Nadia. A Behamo crowd, Bonnie Cromo, oh, 15 years old. She bought into pass that him. Woman shall say, Bobby, Nancy referee say, a offside here. I pay your ball at the channel, so a ball there to corner. A corner kick a hard to full ball at the here. A throw in. Atubana tente ya chemu nenso mapimbo na fio. Atrashe baba Damundi Bikakofa. Hussein Mohammed, you want to finish now? No man, trash throwing. Here to Ediatia. Hard to full Kanyambripa. About short at the Achemu. Nanso you cookie. Sima Edo Premiansa and Yabakasiman song. And you'll be a hair anymore. She wanted that Timu. Heart of Folk committed the Bonacor, Piasso the Bonato and Kofasu. Hussein Mohammed on the Crabono, Piasso Quete. Wapega Mensa, the Achaman, so there be. Goma Ibona de Frio. Can't say any more thing. Only on TV. Anyone who saw here commentary that's here. Ghana Premier League 2025-2026 season. Flowing. Edward of Japan. Bato Ediachemu and goalkeeper. Edward Ajaman when ya yellow card sunset. Referee will delay. Akasima enum. Baba Demu. Transform Messiah Jeffrey Referee say Yento and Fantia Heart of Folk.
In the last 10 minutes, Heart of Folk a control game nina. Wamo abo majority of the game no ewo Bibiani GoldStars have, but wamo to me and utilize it. And I think that GoldStars should be very careful, allowing Heart of Folk those spaces, that time on the ball. So man, you're very careful. Etefaswa Heart of Folk nya a goal in this game. It'll be very difficult for them to come back.
Sanya can say the city anymore. Eri ama fenu mi no bi apese wo din kuni mu apega eri achemu na so ma pembo na fi ho. Say GoldStars so munya bo na ma bo ni tum ni achemu. Ashibo na dia fani fa. Samana Takumi. Ya so mu referee Ajefao eri ama GoldStars esanse. Samana Takumi bo goals ni mi no. Adema GoldStars and area no. Yeah, check to form. I can't see Mammy and Sima at the watching song. And I can say move. Say Referee Julian Nunu. Gode omo kasa so munya hwe ye sanse. A goal kicker Heart of Folk ball Eliotia. GoldStars Sima Eddie Watching Gotri. Je Remo Sima Eddie Watching Kurunaka Sima Bako. Nensa Sima Diokoni Naso. Heart of Folk and Yabre so. Pushia Kona Nimso Betini. Eddie Kurima can see him. GoldStars. What am I Edward Ajaman? Nanso ya yibo na manatra Edward Asajo benkum. Atrashe a throw in the air to Eddie Heart of Folk. I can't say to my ding. How say you be a so betting at Anyago to me and say sunset. One more and a TFA airport editor GoldStars. GoldStars and money more so any year, Papa. Emmanuel Anka. A papa already have to no so be anyhow. I'm a Heart of Folk common saka. Asma about the money more so any year, Papa. So Heart of Folk came to me and they also met George Parku. Woman now Bob Mohammed. Gordon Kujo Munina. One more year, Fata, some betting me up one hour to me and ya including the so. GoldStars say mo kwa sima de okoni nyina so semanum ene de atoso apega ede achemu na so ye kona kika yebo ede etia GoldStars.
Very teasing cross into the 80-yard box, but then GoldStars defenders were always going to be quick to react. Calvin Upon once again coming in with that header. To focus over to me and Grady, a Tossomi and Sanafe, what do you can say the crowd? Bonatashe Kevin Osesibi Sima Enuma de Tossomi Kasei. Ya bomu mienu ane sana kasima miensa. Apeja bone de achemu. Bona trashe Edward Ajeman. Wato ede achemu na so atofo kapem. So for Kenya Brepa and so she wanted to question Charles was Charles Abrancha de Tiende. Kevin Osesibe Okotra Pabara Kodi Benjamin Asari where Yachim and so Kevin upon you bought a from an trash here. Baba them. To for Kenya Bre Pia so the one for the fa Gordon Kujo where ye area chemo heart to for Kenya Bre papa I offside it here Jawaman Kabefi. That would have been a very sweet goal for Heart of Folk. That pass and that little touch from George Parku would have been said Heart of Folk would have taken the lead, but Yaman Kwabefi now or Miles in an offside position. I mean, reference no in your corner right.
Sima enumere to so make us Sima ba kope. Nessa can say in a corner here. Ha, so be ebe kwenti penkubium. E wa go pama so. ɛno a na kyitafo no ɔmo ha na sɔrɔ gyina ɔmo na so a wɔn mu ebusa ɔmo ho sɛ deɛ kura na wago pama nso Heart of Oak ntumi ɛni nkunim ɛwɔ akansie bi. GoldStars said defend the year papa ewa can say bona trust bono referee and trust. Baba demu apeja border de chemu. Nansa yi bona fio. Throw in a Heart of Oak to Edetia GoldStars. Baba demu. Mensa peja chemna so Kevin upon when tika one ntimi anko osesi go shot Gordon Kujo apeja border da chemu Nanso bona trashie referee epimienti a goal kick yamo enfantia Heart of Oak.
This could be the last chance of the game. Bibiani GoldStars will be defending gallantly, even when Heart of Oak parody a lot of attacking options. But I think, to be fair, draw a true reflection. What we expected, Heart of Oak creating chances. Momentum utilizing. GoldStars came in, created numerous goal scoring opportunities, and they made sure chances have been falling to them now. Momentum utilizing. Samuel Atakumi was off in the first half. In the second half, he comes in and then brings 2 goals with me in a point against Accra Heart of Oak. Very good performance from both sides. But I think that GoldStars will go home as the victors in as much as Omu Enya just 1 point from this game.
Referee Asha na bend I can say nyina ba na wie yesanse afere no mienu de bono akonkan ye papa Heart of Oak ehye mienu Emma GoldStars so ehye mienu.
Samuel Atakumi picks the man of the match in the game. Clearly a very instrumental figure, Edema Bibiani GoldStars. Whether say or ball from the flanks, whether say only did the lines. Strong player, very intelligent. Last season was part of the players are normal vie for top scorer. Today was saying SC for 6 goals and I watched this season. He jumps to the summit as the top scorer of the Ghana Premier League, and I think there are a top talent. If GoldStars to be managing here, to me for Heart of Oak, they'll be asking themselves questions because in the first time where chances are Heart of Oak equity here, no meant to me and utilize here. It was always going to come back to hunt them, and GoldStars and making sure said I'm betting those two quick fire goals. I bet the game no on its head, but I think it's a 2-2 draw game, a true reflection. But we have enjoyed a very interesting game at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Still 2-2 the final score here, and both teams are going away with 1 point each. You're still watching TV3 and on your TV, and this is the Ghana Premier League. My name is Mutale Aku. We have been joined by the head coach of Bibiani GoldStars, Nana Yamankwa. Coach, what a game we've witnessed. You said it was you were going to shock Heart of Oak, and you indeed did that. First team to score 2 goals against the Phobians this season. How would you rate the performance of your boys?
Yeah, I already told you that our boys are now picking very well. and we know we are going to do well in this game. So no wonder they did well.
Okay, now the first half you started a bit slowly, you conceded, but what was the message in the second half? Because you were explosive in that second 45 minutes.
Yeah, we know that second half we changed the strategy, and then we know we can break them when we get the ball. The counter break will be very well for us, and that is why we employ. We know that they are weak in countering, and then we just take our opportunity from there.
Now, one of the players you speak highly of is Samuel Atakumi. He got 2 goals here. How important is he to this goal star setup?
Yeah. Atakumi now is in form. He's one of the top players now in the season. I think he deserves a lot. He deserves a lot. He's now working very hard, and we are very grateful for him. And then he did very, very well. Yeah.
Now, finally, you've gotten a draw here, but what must change getting into match day 8?
Yeah. No, nothing can change. We're just going to prepare, and we present a very good team, and then we just go forward.
Coach, wish you all the best in your future games. Coach Nanaya Amankwa, the interim and assistant coach of Bibiani GoldStars, because they do not have a substantive coach at the moment. Remember that they parted ways with Frimpong Manso. I will shortly be joined by the head coach of Heart of Folk, Masood Didi Dramani. Coach, it ended 2-2 here. First of all, do you think the result is a fair reflection of what we saw?
Oh, I think no. We definitely should have won the game. Hands down. First 15 minutes, we created some very decent opportunity chances, but I think still we need to improve on our decision making in the final third to pick out the right options at very decisive moments.
The first half was a different story. You played well, got a goal. What really happened in the second half? Because you seem to have capitulated.
No, I think even in the second half we still dominated play. We were playing the game in their half, and then we have always known that they will be very dangerous in terms of their transitional play. All the 2 goals were from transitional play. When we lost our balance, it's when they capitalized on, and also we also had some injuries, which also was a factor for us to change something when we needed to change at that time. But it's also part of the game.
Now, these are the first 2 sets of goals you've considered this season. You had to wait till match day 7. What needs to change going into your next game?
Of course, we need to make right decisions. Sometimes the decisions we make on and off the ball need to be improved, and there's a lot to still improve. We are a team in the development phases, and then we are progressive. I think that we need to improve so many aspects. I have always mentioned that there's a lot to continuously improve.
Coach, all the best to you and the team going into your future games. Coach Masood Didi Dramani, the head coach of Heart of Folk. The most valuable player in today's game, Samuel Atakumi. He won. He was the top scorer for Bibiani GoldStars last season, and he scored 2 goals here. And there was 2 goals, but game Nankasano, saying Edemamu.
I think it's a good game, a good game.
When you win, my draw. But first half, at the end of the so second half, then a coach catch them a changing my performance.
Game plan, a game plan. So first half, no more who well. So second half, who more than my boy put into your court dressing room. The coach catching a second half.
Now, for me, 4 goals now, shame. First one, no. Born a room, no. Now, be anywhere. Then I would to me and who say, boy, you better to how Remusa.
A teamwork at tiny training grounds. So they are rounds now. I'm all white, no, semi cutting. I'm co-finishing team. Yeah, I say training grounds. Yeah,
and the second goal as well. Obia a year post. Unkwana Peleco, I don't know if I'm a film, but the sender who say, boy, you better be
a brilliant strike, mammy. Say, cut back. Meaning, definitely no back at time, but coming and practice Sanoma winner. It's definitely do, and I'm say back at back. No, say Michelle Chiriman and I'm cutting.
I want someone you're drawing there, but at the end, about team going into match day 8.
And I hope they open for money in your own bear.
Now this year, so we are sure say Ube Jigo Kid and also finish as top scorer for GoldStars.
Too early to know more games were in him.
Atamida say Samuel Atakumi there, the most valuable player in today's game. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, Alfred Nelson and Kelvin Owusu will join me for the full-time analysis.
We are changing, so should you. If you're dreaming, don't be afraid. And in the valleys, keep your head up high. Got to dream with Puma drinks. Yeah, believe it, you can achieve. Oh yeah, clap your hands for the whole new vibe. Make me say, oh yeah, come alive. Let me hear you.
Drinks, a whole new vibe. Another quality product from Casa Precon.
This advert is FDA approved.
I want to watch them, man.
Even watches Ghana football these days.
Do you know Charles Taylor?
The president.
Charles the Terror Taylor. He terrorized defenses with his dribbles. Who know Don Bote? For the general, lifting up trophies. Stephen O'Drow was orchestrating the game. The legends of yesterday, they have paved way for the heroes.